substitute for 287. And I'd like for Eileen to just give us a quick bill brief, and we'll talk about the amendment.
Change. We don't need to go through the whole bill brief on it.
No, it would just be on the very beginning.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So
We're on the floor at 9.
this
Yes.
conference committee report incorporated the provisions of Senate sub for Senate Bill 287, Senate Bill 352, Senate Bill 219, and House Bill 2579. The amendment that I was asked to prepare pertains to the No Patient Left Behind Act. On page 4 of the CCR, and the conferees do have a copy of the former CCR that's been marked up. In section K, it says, nothing in this section shall be construed to, and the amendment is adding the phrase, including those based on guidance from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. So the entire provision of subsection 2, paragraph 2 would be, nothing in this section shall be construed to prohibit a patient care facility from taking actions necessary, comma, including those based on guidance from the Centers for Medicaid and Medicare and Medicaid Services, comma, to ensure that such patient care facility remains eligible for federal financial participation, federal funds, or participation in federal programs, and for reimbursement for services provided in such patient care facility.
Thank you, Eileen. And Madam Chair, as we met with the providers, this was language that was agreed upon, and feel like we have all parties that have come to the table.
I'm not sure that they have agreed upon it. I think they've accepted it, just like they accepted it the first time we had the word guidance in there. So I want to be clear on that, because there still is concern with what will happen, but I think there was even concern when we had guidance in there in the first place. So I'm glad to see that the Senate finally came back to what we said was the right path to take. So we'll accept it.
Thank you.
And then at this time here, we're going to open up the conference committee on House Bill 2531. Jenna? This here had the contents of Senate Bill 371, which you had as a silver alert, which was intended to be for the IDD population. I spent about 10 minutes with the KBI, and we were able to make it a purple alert, so it does identify the IDD population. There will not be a fiscal note on it. That could take and come into the future. So it was just kind of a simple fix that I was able to do. So that would be our proposal.
And we accept that, Madam Chair.
All right. Thank you. We're done.
Just because it wasn't formally said, can I just get a formal, the Senate offer on 287 was approved, please, Madam Chair?
She said we accept it.
Okay, thank you. I must have missed it. I'm working without caffeine this morning.
All right. Thank you. And then you'll bring around the conference committee report. Thank you very much.